Hello guys and welcome back to Survivor, and today we are jumping into Guatemala season 11 episode 3 I think we're on now. I am super excited to get into this. I am having an absolute blast. If you guys watched my Survivor video on Saturday, you'll know that I've started building some Batman Lego. Would you like to see the progress so far? Absolutely you would. I have managed to do this much so far, which is really cool. I will be showing off the final product in a couple of videos time. So make sure you stick with every video on the channel because I'll be showing you my progress. So without much further ado, shall we get into today's episode? I'm super excited. I'm flitting between this and Survivor 48, so names are all over the place. I've no clue who anybody is apart from the big players. So hopefully I'll be able to refresh my memory. But anyway, let's jump in, shall we?
Last night was our first tribal council.
Do you notice how everybody's just lazing in bed? And Lydia's out here working. She's working for the money. She's out here proving her worth. What a queen. What an absolute queen she is.
The person that I would have chose would have been Brianna, because she's kind of on the weak side.
Brianna, on the weak side. Okay, I'll take your word for it. This is the first I've heard of there being a Brianna on this series, so I've got to take your word for it. Maybe that's why I haven't noticed her, because she isn't pulling her weight. She's actually just sitting there, feet up, chilling, big chilling. Can't have that. Absolutely not.
Rain, what do you think? Oh yeah, I've been hearing that thunder for a little bit now.
Well, there's clearly no love lost between these two. They are vicious with their silence. Oh, it is tough to listen to. Like, listen. That's a pin drop in. I can hear it. Can you? Because it's very loud.
Last night was so great. I was so happy with the outcome. That was 100% me. I engineered Morgan's outside.
Honestly, Brian, big thanks to you, because Miguel Lydia slays another day. I'm all for it. I'm absolutely all for it. And I need you to believe me when I say this. I trust you 100%. I'm on your side. I'm here for it. All I need now is for Stephanie, Lydia and Brian to become a little threesome and absolutely dominate this game. I need that. I need that right now.
If Lydia had to go next, I wouldn't throw a big fit about it, because I'll do whatever I need to do to make sure it's going my way.
But I literally just had your back and now you're throwing her under the bus. Like, you just saved the pensioner, threw somebody else in front, and then you're going, do you know what? Do you know what? Pensioner going. Bye-bye. Get in the front of the bus. I mean, she's not quite a pensioner, but you know what I mean. It's just cruel. It's cruel, unusual behaviour, and I will not stand for it. I'm sorry, but you could not catch me in that camp listening to from the monkeys and expect me not to be constantly shitting myself. Like, a baboon is not just going to run out of the jungle and start having its way with me. What? That is not okay. I'm sorry. Where are the guards? Where are the electric fences? Keep the wildlife away from me, please.
They got all this loose skin in their throat and it gets all big, like a bowling ball, and they let the air out and it makes that crazy noise.
She's like that annoying person in your friend group that just knows the answer to everything. You could ask them, oh, what's this for? And they'll give you like a TED talk on the uses of a screw in a nut bolt or something like that. How have you known this? Oh, isn't she a zookeeper? Have I made that up? Somebody is a zookeeper, right? What were you hoping to achieve there, Judd? What were you hoping to achieve? Did you think that the branch was going to snap on that rock? Was that the big plan? Was that the big, ooh, let's have a go at that? Yeah, that didn't quite work out in your favour, did it?
Morgan voted out the last tribal council.
Not a single reaction from any of the other tribe, purely because they're all like, who the fuck was Morgan? Who is she? Which one was she again? Was she the brunette? No, the brunette one's still here. Was she the blonde one? There was a blonde one on your team?
You're going to build an archaeologist's tent. You will be blindfolded and tied together in groups.
Oh. Do you know what's really funny is I've just watched season 48, it's episode 3, right? Because I'm kind of watching these like at the same time, like one a week. So we're kind of at the same point in the series with both. And episode 3 was also the blindfold challenge on season 48. That's kind of funny, and I do really appreciate that. So another blindfold challenge. Yeah, we stay winning over here.
First tribe to complete it correctly wins reward.
Build an archaeologist tent. That's the challenge? Okay, seems easy. What are we playing for?
Pillows, the lantern and fuel, tarp, rope, blankets.
Comfort and luxury in the middle of the Guatemalan jungle. Give me that pillow now. I'm sick of sleeping on the floor. I need a pillow. I think that's another thing. I wouldn't sleep because I wouldn't have a pillow. I sleep with 2 pillows, 2 Memory-Foam pillows, right? So my neck is sunk into those pillows. Without it, I'm like this, just all crumpled up. No, could not be me. Could not be me.
Stop, Margaret! Ow! Ow!
Oh!
Whoa, watch your head!
The way she's so calm. Watch your head. Watch your head. I told you to watch your head and you didn't watch your head. So, therefore, this is your fault. This is utterly, totally your fault. I hope you get a bruise because of that. You should have been listening to me. Come on, guys. I'm meant to be the caller. You're meant to be listening to me. Come on.
Table on your left. Ow! God. Okay, set it down, set it down.
I do feel like doing this with like poles is quite dangerous. I don't know. I thought at first they were sharpened and I was like, that's horrendous, but they're not. They're blunt at the end. But still, I do feel like it's a little bit ridiculous for them to be walking around with poles, especially when they're so far out of their periphery. It's so difficult to know where you are, and you could just be walking into poles left, right, and centre. I haven't seen too much of it so far, but Margaret has been getting a beating.
Bend down. Got it. Gar, am I going the right way?
This way. Keep
Gar,
coming
am I
to me.
close?
It's so confusing that Gary is on the blue team, but he's wearing a yellow top. It's so jarring because I keep thinking that he's on the yellow team, but he's not. He's on the blue team. Someone in production should have been like, bro, you're not on the yellow team. Please do not wear this yellow shirt. Like, it's going to confuse audiences. Like, how is that not even a concern? Because I'm concerned.
Take off your blindfolds. Start assembling.
Girls untied, boys build. Girls untied, boys build.
If it works, it works, Stephanie. Girls tie, boys build. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's better than divvying it up by being like, me, you. It's easy to just do boys, girls. Let's do this. Bingo bongo. We can do this.
Gotta go underneath.
A lot of confusion at your shop.
There's lots of confusion with me as well. I wouldn't know what to do in this situation either, so I actually think they're doing quite a good job, I can't lie. So yeah, absolutely fabulous. Keep doing it, my lovelies. You are smashing it.
This one's not reaching.
Both tribes trying to figure out which ropes are the right ropes.
You're telling me that we have to match the rope length? They're not all just the same length? Oh, guys. Every time I think the challenge is easy, it just gets infinitely harder. And I sit there and I think, this is a piss take. This is actually a big piss take. You're taking the piss right now.
GOOOO wins reward.
Hey! Nakoom has won reward. Iconic. Very, very well done. Good sirs and madams and other people, I guess. But well done nonetheless. I think this was a tough challenge. I can't lie, guys. It was a tough challenge. However, they slayed it. They kind of slayed it a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little.
I'm just hoping that it's so early on in this game that we're going to pull it out. I believe that can happen. I really do. I've been in worse situations.
Yeah, we know, Stephanie. We watched the last series and it was an absolute travesty for you. Oh my god. The only thing that kept you in the game was a fire making challenge. Just make fire. Okay, Stephanie, I'm going to need you to lock in this game. Listen, you can easily get immunity.
And listen, you're in paradise. Look at
Yeah, Barry, we can't even swim. We can't even go swim and have a water game because there's crocs in there that might bite our butt.
Listen, Amy, we're being very ungrateful for the opportunity that's been handed to you. When else in your life are you going to be surviving in the Guatemalan jungle? When else? Okay, people would pay for this kind of shit. Absolutely kill for it. And you get to do it for free on a little TV show called Survivor. Little. Sometimes I make myself laugh at my jokes. But you get what I mean. Even though the waters are croc infested, doesn't mean you can't play land-based games. Come on.
We think we want to build a better shelter. Just put the tarp up, but we gotta wait for the heat to pass.
Are they like not allowed inside of the temple or the like Mayan ruins? Because why are they still outside? I would be living in that shit. Okay, best believe I'm entering it and I'm seeking shelter of some kind. I thought that was the whole point of getting this cool place, is the fact that you got a ready built shelter. But they're like, oh, we're just going to put the tarp up over us to build a better shelter. What? What's the point?
I'm not getting in there. I've worked with alligators. They behave the way crocs do, and I know they're out there even though we can't see them. There's probably hundreds in this lake, if not more.
The fact that the zookeeper is saying that makes me feel very uncomfortable, because you know she's telling the truth. And I know that these bastards are going to get in that water and they're going to have a close call with an alligator. Guys, this is like last season with the bloody sharks. Why do stupid people go on this show and attempt stupid things?
Eventually you just say, screw it, man. I'll just jump in. Live on the edge a little bit, you know?
There is a difference between living on the edge and being an amputee for the rest of your life. You could not pay me to get in that water. Well, maybe $1 million. Maybe $1 million and I'll dip my feet in. But other than that, absolutely not.
Dinner's the same old corn mush. It's similar to oatmeal, but not as good. Sort of crunchy, like a crunchy soft dish.
Ew, just ew. You know, last episode when I was like, am I hungry enough to eat the grasshopper? I reckon by this point, absolutely, I'm hungry enough to eat that grasshopper. I'd be chowing down on all of the insects that I can. Oh, no, would I? Oh. As long as somebody else caught them for me and cooked them, then I think I would eat it. But, oh, I can't go near them myself. Oh, God, it makes me feel uncomfortable. No.
What is that? They said it's termites.
No.
That's disgusting.
No, I draw the line at termites. I draw the line, guys. I draw the line. In fact, I've drawn the line just at insects in general. I'm going back on my word. No more insects. No more insects. I've had my little dabble with insects. As soon as you whip out the termites, nah, it's not happening. We're not playing these silly little games. I'm sorry, we're not. Absolutely not. I'm not doing this. No thank you, good sir.
Knot it so it doesn't slide, and then do your others.
You know, you don't need a supervisor. This thing's supposed to be fun, you know?
Bitch, Bobby John, shut the fuck up. She's trying to help you out because none of you seem to be able to put your heads together and decide what to do. And she's just like, listen, I think I should do it like this. That's how I would do it. You guys do what you want. And she's like actually being quite nice and cheerful about it. And you're like, we don't need a supervisor. Okay, maybe get it done then.
Margaret pretty much hand-directed building the tent. And I don't know, I'm 28 years old. You just can't tell grown men what to do all the time.
What? That's not what's happening here. If you guys vote off Margaret because you got a little bit butthurt that she was giving you some ideas of how to build the shelter, I think hope is lost for this team, and I'm going to be rooting for the other team. I already am. There's not many people on this team that I like.
When a team of warriors would lose, the cost will be a human sacrifice. You will do the same tonight at the tribal council.
Imagine it was like, tonight you will do the same and one of you will die. One of you will not be returning to the land of the living. That would be horrific, but imagine the gag. Imagine the gag of like, tonight one of you will be sacrificed, and they just left it there. And everyone's like, sorry, what? What do you mean? Sacrificed? What do you mean? That's not okay.
We're the underdogs, and your family, do it for everyone, do it for each other, just do it and win, guys!
That was a lot of energy, Brian. That was a lot of energy. Calm yourself. Calm. Chill the fuck out. My God. This guy's on one.
3 versus 3, attempting to score a point for your tribe by tossing this ball through one of your 2 hoops.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit like vertical basketball. Instead of landing it in like a hoop, you've got to land it through a hoop. This is interesting.
Judd, Blake, Bobby John taking on Brian, Rafe, and Jamie.
This first round is going to dictate, I think, the tone of the game. Is it going to be an easy one? Is it going to be a tough one? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go, but I am super excited to find out.
Go! Amy takes one hard on the net.
I don't even know what happened there. She just fell forward. Just splat bang. Like, my God, she didn't even try. Come on, Amy. This is your star opportunity.
Amy moving a little slowly after that round.
Oh no.
Next round.
Has she hurt herself? After they decided to show a confessional from her earlier.
I'll never give up. You have to stick needles in my eyeballs. I'm still not going to give up. I don't care how bad it gets. I will not give up.
But I did think, is this subtle foreshadowing for what's about to happen in this episode? Because why would they randomly introduce us to her when she suddenly is like, oh, guys, I would never quit this competition. I would never quit. Has she just injured herself and she's going to quit this show? You're too obvious with the editing.
Steph needs some help.
Brianna, here! You don't come.
Gotta come to her.
Is Brianna just standing there? Just like... Sorry, I'm just waiting for the bus. I'm just waiting for that. It should be along any minute now. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling by the bus stop. Nothing else to do. I don't think there's anything pressing that I've got on. No, not at all. Oh wait, I'm in the middle of a Survivor challenge and I need to win for my team.
Steph, hand off to Lydia. Lydia, gotta pass it. Lydia, no, no, no.
Not Lydia, just not understanding how the game goes. She's just running. Oh, that is so funny. This is why she's my favourite. She's so iconic.
Can't do it. Blake does. Nakoom leads 3-1.
Yashar, I need you to pull this through. I need you to. Because I'm sorry, I can't have these blue Donnies. No, not even the blue Donnies. They're the yellow Donnies. I can't have these yellow Donnies winning. I can't. They're too full of themselves.
To the ball.
Try and move. Brianna, come down this.
Brianna, gotta get open.
Brianna, watch.
Send Brianna home. Send her home, please. Actually, I want Yashar to lose just so they can send Brianna home. She's the most useless person ever. Get her off my television show.
She's got a height advantage. Danny scores for the win.
I don't even need to watch the rest of the episode. I know who's going home this episode.
I'm on this tribe that doesn't seem to be too good at winning in the beginning, and someone sprains their ankle. It's horrible. I've already been here. I've already done this. I can't do it again.
So tough for Stephanie because she's so right. She had been there. She's done that. And she's got the t-shirt. She's got too many t-shirts. She has one that says Palau on it. And now she's got one that says Guatemala on it. And they're basically the same now. What do you mean? Someone sprained their ankle? No. Can we get rid of Brianna and just keep Amy in the game, please, for the love of God?
Our team is totally down because we got two people that have never played a sport in their life, and Lydia and Brianna. Amy sprained her ankle.
I don't know whether not knowing what a pick is the best way to decide who goes home, because I don't know what a pick is. Like, what? When she was explaining it, I was like, I still don't understand what you mean by this. Like, I feel like instructions were not clear. So maybe that's on you, Stephanie. But on the whole, I do think that Lydia will be fine. I think it will come down to Brianna versus Amy, personally. Because Brianna, what the fuck was she doing in that challenge? And Amy's injured. I don't think it should be Amy, but I can understand why they would make the decision to get rid of Amy. I can't lie.
Brianna, is it fair to come down on you because you didn't know what a pick was?
I don't think anyone was coming down on me for not ever playing basketball and not knowing the terminology.
You're wrong. They were definitely coming down on you for not knowing the terminology. But I don't feel like that should be the deciding factor as to why somebody should go home. Do you know what I mean? There have been plenty of non-athletic people that have won this show, okay? And there have actually been fewer examples of athletic people winning the show than not winning the show. So keeping your athletic people around doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to make it to the end and you're going to win. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just bad. But not knowing what a pick was, if I was sent home because I didn't know what a fucking bit of basketball terminology was, what's the point? Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Study basketball before I come out here? What am I meant to do?
Amy, you come in here, you're injured. All we've talked about tonight is physical, physical, physical. How frustrating would it be to go out number 3?
It would be frustrating because it would have to be because they think I'm injured, or it's not that serious, so.
Honestly, I feel like it would be a mistake to get rid of her at this point in the competition. If she says she's fine, she's fine. She'll deal with it, okay? I think if she was saying, nah, this is too painful, actually, I need to go, then you can listen to her. But until that point, that is not a reason to get rid of her. She was doing her best out there. She kept on going out with a hurt foot. And she was still doing bits. Do you know what I mean? And Lydia, again, she made a good reasoning by like, I was doing what I can for the team. Brianna was doing fuck all. So maybe we should go with that.
You have not once looked at me in the eye when I've spoken to you, or even attempted at conversing.
Sorry, Brianna. Yeah, I don't wanna look at you in the eyes either, because you might turn me to stone. You never know. So I'm just gonna keep looking away. I'm gonna look away.
First vote. Brianna. Lydia. Brianna. Brianna. That's 3 for Brianna. Brianna. Third person voted out of Survivor Guatemala. Brianna.
Am I surprised? Not even slightly. Am I happy? Absolutely. I honestly, you were a detriment to the team. You disappointed me in all possible ways. So you know what? Poopy. Absolutely poopy from you.
But in a game this unpredictable, voting based solely on physical strength can be risky. See how it plays out.
That's what I've been saying, Jeff. That is exactly what I've been saying, Jeff. So please, for the love of God, listen to me and keep Lydia around. Because if you send my Lydia home before merge, before she gets on that jury, all you'll have me to answer to. You know what? Fantastic episode. I was invested. I am enjoying this series so far. I do think that it is not as good as some of the other series that I've watched, in that the first 3 episodes have kind of had predictable outcomes. Like, the person that I thought was going home has gone home, and that hasn't been happening over the last couple of series. Vanuatu surprised me in almost every single tribal council. Then we had Palau surprising me, at least in the first couple of tribal councils, but then again, it was literally all oolong, so there wasn't much surprise there. But so far, the people being voted off, they're the kind of predictable ones, the ones that I expected to have been voted off. We've had 1 guy, 2 girls. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Please do not get me wrong. But I do wish that potentially we could have had some more unpredictable ones from here on out. But, like, who knows what's going to happen. Something next episode is going to kick off, so I'm excited for that. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that YouTube stuff that you guys do so unbelievably well. And make sure to keep on ranting. I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. But until then, keep on ranting. Bye now.